Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Mattel Super Powers collection, Super Amigos El Acertijo. The Riddler, basically. This is one of the most unique figures that Mattel is releasing in their new Super Powers homage collection. So let me show you the packaging, then I will explain. As you can see, he comes on that same style Super Powers card back, but with a twist. Instead, it has Super Amigos Collection up at the top. It's got those same bright yellow, blue, and red colors, along with an image of the Riddler over there on the right. And his nameplate, instead of the Riddler, actually reads El Acertijo. So the back of that package gives us the same look at the other DC Universe Classics figures released by Mattel that resemble the old Super Powers line, and we get a description of what this line is all about, but it's in Spanish this time. That's kind of fun. Alright, so for those of you out there wondering what the heck is going on with this figure, let me explain. The Riddler was never released in the US in Kenner's Super Powers line, but outside of the US, in the Super Amigos line, there was a Riddler. But he was essentially a bootleg. Instead of being a brand new sculpt for a figure, he was the same Super Powers Green Lantern figure, just painted to look like the Riddler. So that's exactly what Mattel did here. You'll notice that this is exactly the same as the Hal Jordan Green Lantern figure from the DC Universe Classics line, but with a paint job that makes it look like he's wearing the Riddler's outfit. Even the power ring is still sculpted on his right fist, just like on the old Kenner figure. And another really wacky thing about this guy, look at how mismatched all the colors are. The vintage figure was exactly like that, so Mattel mimicked the paint job by giving him 3 different shades of green on the figure. The arms don't match the torso, the legs don't match the torso, and the lower calves and feet don't even match the rest of the legs. This is a really wacky figure, but it's so goofy, I find myself loving it. I'm a bit of a sucker for weird stuff like this, and I think it's a lot of fun that Mattel kind of paid homage to this silly bootleg of a figure. Now, of course, the articulation is exactly the same as we'd come to expect from DC Universe Classics, and if you've already got the Hal Jordan Green Lantern figure, you know exactly what you're going to get with this guy. So, how about a little bit of comparison time? Just so you can see what's going on here, this is the new Super Amigos Riddler standing alongside the DC Universe Classics Green Lantern and the Riddler, so you can see them all side by side. And if you need to see an image of the vintage Super Amigos Riddler, here you go. So just like all the other figures in Mattel's Super Powers homage collection, the Riddler here actually does include a collect and connect piece to build up the Super Powers Caliback. It comes in a little poly bag inside the mailer box, not actually on the card back. And now that we have all 6 figures, we can complete our Caliback. It's exactly the same as the previously released Collect and Connect version, but this time around he's wearing a brown outfit, so that way he matches up with his old Kenner Super Powers action figure. Articulation and everything is exactly the same on this figure, and the limbs even kind of pop out of socket real easy, just like on the other version. So there you go, my friends. There is the final figure in Mattel's DC Universe Classics Super Powers collection. This one is really a fun one. I don't know, like I said, I'm a sucker for weird, goofy stuff like this, so I thought it was really fun that Mattel did this. I don't know how many people out there are really longing for this figure, so I definitely think this is another one that's really going to only appeal to those hardcore Super Powers fans. And just like all the other figures in Mattel's DC Universe Classics Super Powers homage collection, it's going to run you $30 for the one figure. This is part of the second wave of Mattel's Super Powers collection and should be available this fall. So stay tuned for the release date, happy hunting, and until next time.